Tracey and Violet from Nova Scotia Living. Move it. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. Get going, you wiener. And it's Wednesday. So we're gonna start this day together. Oh, look. Isn't that beautiful, Violet? Just beautiful. Oh, she's popping a squat. It's chilly out, but it's nice, and the birds are just a-singing. Randall Flagg is up there in the tree. Maybe he disappeared. Come on. Yeah, flip me around. Oh, a jet must have went by in the sky, if you can see that. Anyways, yeah. I was homeschooling today, or online schooling today. Last night, Misha was so funny. She really, really likes that table. If you see my video from yesterday, I was supposed to post last night. I haven't checked yet. Oh, my nose. I haven't checked yet. Okay, Violet, that's a nice stinky piece of grass. Let's move on. Come on. Nope, I guess not. Anyways, we got a new dining room set, and I love it. It's big and chunky and old and has a lot of character, but it's not everybody's style, but I like it. And Misha really took a lot of pride in that because I got her to help me wash it and polish it, and she took a lot of pride in that, so that was really nice. And she stayed at that table all night. Mally came down, Messiah came down for a while, just sat there, played on their tablets or whatever, or just chatted. And then after those guys disappeared, Misha wanted to, she put on royalty music on her Chromebook, so it was like classical royal music. Got out a couple teacups, and her and I had a cup of tea. Only she had juice, and I had water. I didn't want a cup of tea at 8 o'clock at night. And listened to, really fancy music with our fancy table and fancy teacups. And yeah, it was really, I took a little video of it. I'll put it here if you want to see it. Well, I've already done my video for today. I'll add this to tomorrow's, but we're listening to royal music. Misha looked it up. Oh, it's all fuzzy. There. I shut the flash off, but we're enjoying our new table. Just like we're royalty, right, Mish? Alright guys, I just got back. I gave Violet her breakfast, some fresh water. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Last night my husband, yesterday my husband got me a coffee, Tim Hortons one. So I'm going to heat that up. But first, I'm going to have my apple cider vinegar. I've explained this before, but I seen somebody comment. I just checked my comments. I didn't read them all. I just randomly, when I have my coffee, I'll read them. But somebody asked explain or like why about the vinegar, and I seen one of you guys already did, so awesome, thank you. But I just put like a tablespoon or two in a glass, fill it with water, a little glass, and I just kind of shoot it. A couple of gulps and it's done and over with. It doesn't taste good. No, it doesn't. People that say it tastes good, well, it might taste good to them. People try to jazz it up with lemon juice and whatever. I don't bother. I'm just more of a straight up, just do it and get it over with. Drink it fast and yeah, you'll be done with. And that's what I do. And I don't know, I just do it out of my morning routine. I find it flushes my system, gets my system going. And I know it's suggested to do that before you eat, about 15 minutes. It helps digest food, breaks it down better so you get more nutrients out of the food that you eat. I don't know. I try to do that, but I do have it at least once a day. Sometimes I have it twice a day because I generally only eat once a day. I do the OMAD thing, and I know a lot of people don't know about all that. Oh, shit. A mouse just ran across my floor. Son of a... Excuse my language. I don't mind mice, but they can't be in my house. I'm sorry, buddy. You gots to go. You gots to go. He just ran under my dishwasher. Well, Violet, thanks for doing your job. She's over there gorging herself. Anyways, poor bugger, but I can't have mice in my house. At least it's not a rat. Once in a while we'll get a rat. Mice aren't really nothing, but I still can't have them in my house. But rats are nasty. I like them. They're smart and intelligent, but they're destructive. Anyways, apple cider vinegar. Yes, that's what I do. But if you do try it, you got to get the one that says with the mother. See, it says down there with the mother. I guess it's unpasteurized, unfiltered. Bragg's has another brand. There's probably other ones. I don't know. We get this big jug, and we've had it for a while. My husband gets it at Costco. He'll buy 2 or 3 jugs at a time, so we don't go to Costco very often. So that's what I'm going to do. Heat up my coffee and sit down. I won't start waking the kids up till 8:30 or so. It's only 6:30 now, so yeah, dishwasher needs to be emptied, laundry to be folded, towels to be taken down, but I'm gonna have a coffee. It's 7:20 in the morning. I unloaded the dishwasher, loaded it back up. I'm about to turn it on, but I think what I'm gonna do today is my kitchen floor real good and under the wood fire. See that mess? I got a crap mop for that. But right now, I'm going to spray my table, wipe that down, wipe my counter, stovetop, sink, all off. Give the table, or the floor, a sweep. But I think I'm going to open this bad boy. I've had this for over a year for sure. Never, ever opened it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll probably sweep the floor, mop the floor, and then steam mop it. I know once I get on top of my floor, I won't have to do all that. I mean, I'll have to sweep it. And if I steam mop it on a regular basis, I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I need to reset my kitchen, get the countertops back to rights. Stovetop. Melly cooked chicken breast last night. I had one for my supper and it was delicious. And yeah, just need to give it a good wipe. I'm going to go get the kids up here shortly, but I want to reset my kitchen. Then they can mess it up with breakfast again, and then I'll reset it again, and then I'll get to work. All right, I wiped out the sink, the stove, the counter, the table, and I swept the floor, but I did not sweep under the wood thing yet. But I need to go start waking the kids up. Violet, of course, is looking for her dog bowl, but I just stuck it up there. And the dishwasher's going, but I need to go start waking up some kids in a sec. All right, the kids aren't quite up yet. It's 10 after 8. I'll go give them another shake. But I'm going to take all the stuff. I don't know if you remember, I had a rope there hanging with all my rings that I came with. It fell down there, and it's been there. It's shameful, I know. I need to wash every individual one. There's 2 cupcake tins behind there. Cast iron crock. I'm taking it all out. And going to do it all. So, yeah. Right, I cleared that box out. I haven't swept yet, and I'm dying to sweep. I got rid of the ash box. I just put that stuff out in the porch, but I emptied that wooden box. I'll show you. There. Yeah, it's not bad out here, but I put the ash box there, that wooden box here. That's garbage cans that'll go out this week. Yeah, so now I gotta move that pot. I'm gonna do like here and behind here. I don't know how you clean a stovetop. Like I can vacuum it. I just don't want to get water on it because then I don't want it to rust. If you guys know, I mean, I can look it up, but from personal experience, that's always better. But it's 8:20. I need to go shake everybody again. Oh, and I forgot to show you. Here's where all those things are, and an old, crusty old Lagostina stuck on stuff frying pan, which I need to try to get off. But yeah. All right, Maze is up. I just made him some oatmeal. He's having some water, and he's starting to wake up. All right, Maze just started class, and he's doing it in his jams today, like a boss. I'm gonna go up and make sure Messiah started her class. Ooh, Mally doesn't start till 9:15. And Misha doesn't start till 10:30, so she's still sleeping. I'm not even gonna wake her up right now. I just need to make sure. Is yours working, Zai?
What do you mean what time?
Don't you start at 9 o'clock? 9:20. Ah, I always forget. All right. 9:20. What do you mean? Is it working? She has a deep voice sometimes. Anyways, I swept under that, up, under, and around that wood stove like 4 times, and you can sweep it and sweep it and sweep it and still get stuff. Let me turn you around. Oh, yeah, sweep it and sweep it and sweep it and sweep it and sweep it. So I'm gonna probably have to mop this a few times, and then I'll do like the rest of the kitchen with a good mop. But yeah, I just want to get everybody started before I start doing that. So I'll get my mop and bucket out now and just get that ready to rock. And yeah, we'll get started shortly. Oh, and I took my kettles off. I'm going to give them a wash today. I do that every once in a while, every week or so. Just look. It's just when we make fires, there's ash. And yeah, they need a good polishing too. But the dishwasher's done. I'll empty that when it cools down. I'm going to try to put those in the dishwasher, and then I'll probably do a hand wash after, but they're dusty. They're dusty and dirty. But I'll get my mop out now. Now Maze is doing his music class. I'm going to go check Zaya now because it's 9:24. All right, I got my mop. Well, it's over here. I have some bleach and some Mr. Clean in here. I don't know what to use for this, so I'm going to have to change this water a few times, I'm sure. But I'm going to mop this a few times. I'm actually going to do the floor over here first because there's stuff there before I get right down into the nitty-gritty. Just beside the mat the stove is sitting on. Try to get that. See, I can hear Maze out there singing, and I think the teacher's playing, one of those xylophone, where you tap on those metal things. Is that what it's called? I forget. Come on. There's something stuck there I can't get. All right, that's better than it's been though. So now, yeah, this mop head will not be able to be salvaged, I'm sure. And I have another one. This is what I call a crap mop head. Not that I don't like it. They're good for jobs like this, to get down to the nitty-gritty where you don't want to really sully a good mop. These are good in their own right. But, oh gosh. But I get them at the dollar store, like $2 to $4 at the most. This one is one I've used before and I bleached it, soaked it in bleach water. But I do have another one in there I can use if this one is just too far gone. And I am going to look up to see what they suggest for cleaning stove tops, cast iron stove tops, because I know you don't use soap and stuff on pans, but this isn't a pan. I mean, I'm not saying we're not going to have any more fires this year, like this season. We might, but I know this week we probably won't. I say that. My husband will probably make a fire, but still, it'll be a million times better. A million times. So after this go around, I'm going to dump the water. I'll let this dry, sweep it, because I'm sure I'll still be able to sweep some stuff. And mop it again. Maybe do that 3 times or 4 times, depending on how much I can sweep up. Oh, there's a ash thing. Old coal. Oh, gosh. Get right down into the nitty-gritty. And then after, I'll do the main kitchen floor. See, over at the other house, where Medea lived, like our other house we're going to be putting on the market, we don't have a mat like this. It's actually like ceramic tile or whatever it is. My husband and his brothers put in, which works too, but you got to have a guard behind it. This is brick, so we didn't have to put a thing. I mean, it's taken the black right off. Maybe that's the bleach, or maybe it's just the wear, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. And it's not like I can do under this mat. I'd have to take the stove right over there, and I'm not doing all that. No siree. Just look at that mop. God. Yeah. I don't know if you can see down at the bottom behind the stove, like it looks like that's black or whatever. That's just the red brick. This has just been painted. So it's not dirt. I just want to give the first go a really good go around. And it's nice to hear Maze out there singing. Alright. That's good enough for the first round, I think. I'll probably use this mop one more time, and then I'll use my new crap mop for the third go around and see. But I will change this water. I will try to wash this mop in fresh water, change it again, and fill it up again for when I mop. Seems like a lot of process, but it needs it. I'm gonna check those towels after too, because my dining room looks beautiful and I love my drying racks, but they got to be put away. I can't just leave them laying around willy-nilly because interrupts the whole flow of the room. All right, this is fresh water. I'm not mopping now, but just with some bleach in it. Those suds are probably from leftover Mr. Clean, that residue maybe, I don't know. But I'm just gonna try to get as much out. Still pretty nasty looking. But I want this to dry so I can sweep it. I don't know how long something like this takes to dry. And I asked Google what you do to clean the stovetop of an wood stove. And it said just to vacuum it or sweep it. But I'd like to wipe it, but I don't know. Maybe if the fire was going, I could do it. So the fire would dry it off quicker. I don't know. But I don't want to use my new Precious for that. I'd have to get a shop vac to do the vacuuming. I'll probably just try to wipe it with maybe a microfiber cloth to get any like dust and stuff, because you know there's some there. You just know it. Oh, and the dishwasher's done, so I'm going to empty that while the mop is soaking. I'll get that stuff in the dishwasher, and I can wash my kettles. All right. I'm getting rid of all of these ones. They've had their day in court many times, but they're ready to move forward. So I just put them in here. I'm going to turn it on and hope for the best. So that'll be one less thing. I am going to try to squeeze a couple of dishes in here too. Why not? My husband just got home. The van broke down yesterday. Coolant hose came off, so we parked it at Dad's. Anyways, his brothers came up. They have a trailer and they're bringing it down. They're mechanics, so they know how to fix all that stuff. So yeah, he had to go in and help them. But he stopped at the grocer's. I don't know if he got any more stuff, but tenders and is this wings? HP 16P. They look like wings. Those are tenders, but that'll be perfect for lunch for the kids. I do have a package of hamburger in the fridge, but I'll make something maybe with this and that tonight. $6.88. And he got these little, what are they? Seasoned beef ribeye steaks with Montreal steak spice. Beef Tech. 50% off. 50% off. 50% off. I miss those days. I haven't been able to go. And he brought me a coffee, so yes, I will drink that in just a moment. But I just got done washing those kettles over there. And they're all sparkly. And, yeah, but at least I won't have to worry about lunch. Oh, he got 2 of those. 2 of them. Nice. Oh, and Maze is doing gym now, so that's good. That mat it's still a little wet. I see like puddles, but for the most part it's dry. So after my coffee, I'll give it a sweep. Maybe wipe it with some paper towel to see if anything comes up. Like a dry one, just to see. And then I'll mop it again. The Maze is running around. There. He's doing some gym class. But I'm going to be doing some coffee class. And I gotta go wake up Misha again. I've already gone up there twice. Her and Violet are snuggled in the closet. I don't make my children sleep in a closet. She's got a perfectly good bed, but she sometimes snuggles in. Violet's bed's in the closet. If Violet goes in there to sleep anyways, like no matter what. Sometimes she'll jump up in the bed with them, but so Misha's made with a bunch of blankets a little nest for her and Violet. And that's where she's up there snoozing. And Violet's right beside her. So, anyways, I'm going to have a couple snorts off this. Then I'll go give her a little poke, because it's like 10 after 10 or 5 after 10, something like that. And, yeah, her class starts at 10:30. So she needs to get up and wake up, get a snack, and, you know, just get ready for the day. All right. I have been using this paper towel, just a dry paper towel, to see, and there is still stuff coming up, but not a whole great big bunch. So I am going to mop it again with that. Well, I got to change that soak water. Give it another good mop, and then I'll give it a final mop after. and that should do it. Or that's about as much as I'm gonna do anyways. So, all right, all mopped again. It's 10:49. I'll let this dry and give it another wipe down and see, and then we'll mop it for a third time. The final time, I believe. Again, Misha. Oh, she was just doing jumping jacks, and Violet's doing gym too. Like, she has gym class. It was cute. Doing gym class. Alright guys, I just came over to the other house. I keep wanting to say Medea's house, but she's not here anymore. I'm gonna bring, let me flip you around. Bring that garbage can up that I brought down, not yesterday, the day before. Or, yeah, on Monday. Today's Wednesday. And I see your mailbox thing is up, so. But they took all that garbage I put there, so that's great. Oh, the kids are, Maze is all done. Misha was doing a class when I left. Messiah was on break, but she'll have another. How do I open this? Oh, there. Some flyers. Oh, I think that's a census thing. I did our census yesterday. Oh, you gotta do that by law. I forget how often they do that, every 5 years or something. Anyways, I'm gonna go in the house, check on things, see if Angus put himself back to bed, because I left him going, my Roomba, last time I was here, and just check on things. Got in, and yeah, he's back in his cradle. Yeah, he still didn't get everything. Like, I don't know about all the hype about these Roombas. Sorry, Angus, but I just don't find them as good as regular vacuums. So, anyways, there's boxes upstairs of stuff she wanted to keep. I think I'm going to bring those home today. And, yeah, all this stuff is for donate. There's a few things I'm going to keep, like the fans, some laundry hampers, but we can't drop stuff off because we're in quarantine. And I know some of you said that I should save it for Marquise, but I'll keep out some good things, but I don't need to keep all of this stuff. I would rather, and he would probably rather get some stuff when that time comes. He could move out now, but there's such a housing shortage in Nova Scotia, and it costs a fortune, even for little crappy apartments. Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime in the immediate future. So anyways, I'm going to go up and grab some boxes. There's not great big ones or anything, but I'll go see what I can find. All right, I'm heading out now. I changed Angus's bum. Maybe that's why he didn't pick up as much, because it was pretty full. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I have him partying in the downstairs bedroom. The door is shut, so he should stay put. And I put his bed back in there so he can put himself to bed. These are the boxes. I mean, it looks like a lot, but it's not really. Of the rest of Medea's life that she wanted to save but couldn't bring with her. I gotta lock the door and shut up the shop. But I was gonna bring boxes, but it's sprinkling out, so I don't know if I'm going to feel like or get people to unload the truck and bring it upstairs. So at least it's downstairs. So the next time I feel like doing that, I'll bring somebody with me. We'll load up the truck and we can bring it home. So at least that's done. And I cleared out the one cubby. There's 4 cubbies upstairs, like walk-in cubbies. You got to bend down. It's like a little door. And make sure I have everything. Well, I got you guys. That's the main thing. Good. Yeah, and there's some old stuff there. 99% of the stuff is gonna go, but just old. It wasn't a whole lot of stuff anyways, but I didn't sweep it out or anything, but everything's out of there. There's like 3 computer towers and a little box TV like that need to go to recycle. And those computer towers are like from over 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like old. So, shut up the truck, because I had the intentions, but I'm not doing that today. I'll go home and see how the kids are making out. I gotta feed them lunch. I actually did take Medea's towels, because I have umpteen towels, but a lot of my towels are not very good. So I'm gonna go through my towels, get rid of the towels that I could cut up and use as rags or whatever. And she's got some nice stuff. Some of my towels are like 10 years plus. I know it's terrible, but I use something till it can't be used no more. So anyways, I'll head home. All right, friends, it's 1:34. I've been home for a little while. I gave the kids some lunch, some tenders and wings. And there was a little potato salad and macaroni salad that Medea had here in the fridge, so they had that too. But I did the third mop. Kettles and pot is all washed. And I know you're thinking, why do I have so many? Well, I want to have water constantly. Warm water. I have water in these kettles. And especially in the winter, it's always good to have hot water. Just, you never know. Emergency purposes. Cleaned out that box. That's just like the wood tools, the pokers and shovel and stuff like that. The ash box is over there. And I hung these back up. Now, I don't have a thick cord like I did before that wore out eventually. I use this kite string, but I looped it like 5 times to make it thicker. I will replace that, but I'm just using what I have. So those are hung up. And it's just nice to know there's nothing cluttering behind it. It's all washed. It's all good. It doesn't look brand spanking new, but it's clean. Like there's rivets and stuff in here. That's not like anything on there, no ash or nothing. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. All right, I think what I'm going to do now is make up some hamburger patties, because I have some hamburger buns that Medea left, and they're still good. And I have that hamburger, so I'm going to do up a bunch of patties. I'll do them on my grill. And I wanted to open that steam mop today, but I don't think I can do it now. This is a high traffic time of day, afternoon. And I know by the time evening rolls around, I'm not going to feel like doing that. So maybe tomorrow. It's been sitting in that box for over a year, probably over 2 years. I can't remember. It can sit another day. Not a big deal. But I'm going to break out that hamburger and make the patties now. I'm not going to cook them now. But once they're done and ready, I can easily throw them on my George Foreman grill. Takes like 8 minutes, I think. And I can do 5 burgers at a time. And yeah, that's what they're going to have for supper. And I think I got some French fries, so maybe I'll do some fries and burgers. Sounds good to me. All right, guys. Got 2 packs here. I'm going to make as many burgers as I possibly can. Messiah just came in from taking Violet out for a pee and sprinkling out, so they didn't stay out long. And yeah, this way, come 4 o'clock, I'll put some fries in the oven. And yeah, I don't have to worry about doing this part.
Love you, Mom.
Love you too, hon. But all the kids are done their schoolwork now. I gave Mally a garbage bag and a recycle bag today because I know she had to empty her cans. And I emptied Maze's and Misha's yesterday. I need to do the downstairs bathroom. That's almost to the brim. Just tomorrow's garbage day. Love garbage day. Garbage and recycle day. But we got a mountain out there. It's embarrassing to drive by. I like to try to park a vehicle in front of it so people can't see it when they're driving by, but there's nothing in front of it right now. Oh well. And my van isn't back at night. It'll probably be back tomorrow, maybe, hopefully. Yeah, that's some sort of hose they had to get, and they didn't have one at Canadian Tire or CarQuest. They had to get it from a dealership, so of course it cost twice as much. But gotta have it. Vehicles are expensive. Maintenance and all that jazz. Some burgers are bigger than others, but that's okay. I'll probably have a couple hamburgers, but I just won't have them in the bun. This and some pickles. No sugar added ketchup. Ooh, this one's leaking. This one is due today, so I was going to cook it either way, but I'll make a whole whack of burgers because they can have some tomorrow if there's leftovers, or I'll have some tomorrow if there's leftovers. Not a big deal. Gets used up. And my husband has one of those big salads. You know, the ones I usually buy 50% off, only he bought one that was not 50% off. It's in the fridge. They can have some of that and some fries and some burgers. Yeah, on this kind of overcast. It's supposed to actually rain today, but it hasn't done that. It's just kind of spitting. Probably could have brought some of Medea's boxes over, but it's the whole unloading, bringing them upstairs, all that jazz. But I'm seriously considering opening up that other secret attic and even just storing some stuff in there so we have more space in the main attic. We'll see. I can't do that on my own. I can tear that silver stuff off the side of the, I don't know what you call that, the silver stuff off the side of the walls so we can actually get in there. But we'll see. If you've been following those attic adventures, one of the videos I showed you, the secret attic, hidden attic. Medea seen it before she left because she had never seen it before. And it's big, like it's big. It's not quite as high as the main attic, but it's walk around high. Then some. The main attic is like walk around, then some, then some. You know what I mean? It could be almost 5 floors, this house. But that attic, she was like, that's terrifying. It reminds her of the movie Hereditary, if you've ever seen that. I've seen it, and I thought it was good. Like, it kind of scared her. It's quite a macabre kind of movie, if you know what I'm saying. But I just kind of laughed. Yeah. Not everybody. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of a little warped sometimes. But anyways, that's done. This will go in the fridge. This will go in the garbage. I'll finish getting the rest of the garbage from wherever I need to get. And yeah, I have to get up at the arse crack of dawn. I need to get back on my I'm still on a health journey, but not what I was doing, getting up at 4 and doing this and that. I still do some exercises, but not like I was doing. It's hard to do on lockdown, mentally and physically, and everything that's been going on the past couple of weeks. Medea leaving and building up to that, and Mally's birthday and the barbecue and all that stuff. I just couldn't tackle it all at once, and I don't feel bad about it. That's life, right? But I am staying on keto. I am doing my vinegar. I do have a morning walk and an evening walk. Not super long, but long enough. And having Violet in our lives, you can't not take a dog for a walk, or you shouldn't have a dog if you don't take care of it. And dogs need walks. Dogs need walks. That's right. But you know what I'm saying. So I'm not a drastic hiker, but luckily I have a troop of kids that run around outside with her, and she gets lots of space. There's not really a dog park around here. I guess there's one up the valley. Not that I'm going up the valley, but I wish there was a big fenced in field that I could go and just let her rip roar and have a blast. Now, most of the time she stays in the yard here, but sometimes she doesn't. So it terrifies me because I don't want her to get hit by a car. So gotta be careful. Anyways, health journey. I will get back on it eventually. I'm on it. I'm just doing it at a slower pace now. Keto will still work for me. Even if because the first time I did keto, I lost almost 100 pounds in a year. Not doing hardly any exercises. I was doing trampoline and weights 3 weeks ago, but kind of fell off that turnip truck. But that's okay. I'll get back on it. I just need to remember to pick myself up, dust myself off, and start all over again. Right, Violet? Right on, sister. All right, I'll be back. This needs to go in the fridge. Yeah, I know, it smells good. All that bloody goodness. I meant to do something with this broccoli. It's still good. They're going to have some steamed broccoli. And I guess you can steam it right in the bag. I think I've done that once before, and it turned out pretty good. I'll just have some grated cheese to throw on top. I guess you just pierce the bag, microwave it for 2.5 minutes. So they're going to have french fries, broccoli and cheese, and hamburgers for supper. Oh, and I just want to show you, Misha has not left that table all day. And she keeps listening to like classical music because it's a fancy table. Listening to the music. Love it. Her hand down a little bit, Mally. Mally went outside and got some dandelions and made a wreath. Kind of matches her outfit too. Put it on top of your head. Ooh, perfect. Alright guys, I just came down from editing this video up until now. And the kids are outside. Maze is still in his pajamas, but that's the kind of day it is. Just swinging. They were doing that last night too. Singing Down by the Bay, you know, where the watermelons grow. Oh, that bumblebee. Don't do that. Matches your whole person. That little bumblebee, if you guys missed it. It's a little bumblebee with a mushroom hat. Beautiful. Anyways, yeah, they're outside. Alright. I just noticed now that she laid it down how she twisted it together. Isn't that neat? So talented. She's going to have some of that tea I got. She had some yesterday. What was the one you had yesterday? Peach. She really, really, really likes it.
It's Two Dragons Playing is the peach one. I really like that one.
Yeah. Mally's making tea. You need to add more water. But I just sliced, this is a new thing of cheese, old cheddar. Old cheddar. I'm going to grate it in my food processor because I'll need it for the broccoli. And I'm getting the oven preheated so I can get the fries going. The grill is plugged in over here. Maze is still the lone soldier out there. The grill is heating up. And I'm going to start doing the burgers too. So now I need to get out my food processor. Alright. These are the first ones. Sometimes I can get 5 burgers on. Not this time. Okay. I'm your biggest fan. I'll follow you until you love me. Paparazzi. We're just listening to music. Cooking up a storm. My girls. Some of my girls. Misha's painting her nails. Ooh. Alright, I'm doing this in shifts. This is bag 1. I'm going to cover it with cheese and do bag 2 and cover that cheese with the bag 1. or bag 2, etc., etc. All right, that's the first one. The cheese hasn't quite melted, but I'm going to throw this on top of that and do one more bag. All right, that's the last one. All right, the fries are almost done. There's the broccoli and cheese. We're listening to Arrested Development. Everyday people, it's a good one. We're starting to plate up, and they're ready for the broccoli. Bust a Move by Young MC, I think, is on right now, but this is Mally's plate. All right, Bust a Move. Listening to Funky Cool Medina now. Oh, the kids love it. This is their favorite music. No. All right, this one's mine. 2 burgers, broccoli and cheese, some pickles, and some ketchup and mustard. You got what I need. And you say he's just a friend. And you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you. Shoop, shoop, doop. This is Violet's hamburger. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end this video. Supper's all cleaned up. There's still fries and hamburgers over there. Marquise and Kara haven't eaten yet, and broccoli in that bowl. But I'm full. Everybody else is full. Misha's playing with her makeup. And classical music's playing out in the dining room. I don't know if you can hear it, but copyright, I can't play it. So anyways, I'll flip you around and we'll go upstairs and unload my phone and get it going. Sound good, Violet? I think so. Yeah, we'll go up. I can get this edited. And, yeah, start fresh again tomorrow. So, I was talking to Medea today. I had to, when I was over there, she wanted me to look for a router. She was supposed to send back to whatever provider. So, I found it. And she's forwarding me the printable label. So, I'll stick that in the post tomorrow, probably. And, yeah, but it was nice to FaceTime with her. I didn't see Evie, but I got to talk to her and see her and stuff, so it was good. It was good, but I kind of feel bad I didn't get to my kitchen floor. I mean, I've swept it like 3 times today, so it's fine, but maybe tomorrow I'll get to opening my Bissell steam mop. Have you guys ever used one? I've never used one before, so we'll see. Or I have. A few years ago, I had an old secondhand one, and it ended up not working, so yeah, anyways, but supper was good. There might be a few burgers left over for tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on how much those guys eat, but whatever. So I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, all right, guys. Well, tomorrow is Thursday. I want to get up extra early because I want to get all that garbage and recycle out. And the garbage truck, I'm not so worried about the recycle because that truck comes later, but the garbage truck comes around 8 o'clock. So I need to get my arse up out of bed and do it. I would put it out before that, but things get into garbage bags if you put it out on the road unless you have it covered up. But yeah, so tomorrow morning it'll get me moving. It'll get my day started, and I'll feel so good when it gets out there and anticipate the garbage truck coming. I get giddy. So all right, guys, with that I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.